So how do you complete Welcome to F1 World 2024? So, a quick series of events to get you started your journey through F1 World 2024. Completing this series will unlock new series, F1 World Solo, and multiplayer events and fan zones. So, go into this and you will see a quick series of events to get you started. As we've already got this, complete this series will get you such and such. It is 3 laps. Let's get straight into it then. So this one is going to be, you can go to the difficulty tile to increase the tech level in each of them. So we go to difficulty, we can see we've got adaptive AI, we've obviously got tech level modifier as well. So if you wanted to change that, that is absolutely fine. And then I believe we've got it as quick fire, as that is what it is anyway. And we're just going to go straight into that. So this is the Welcome to F1 World 2024 tour. So this is something you have got to complete before you can kind of do most things. So let's get straight into it then. We don't want to mess around. We are in obviously the F1 cars and we are in the POV sort of view. So obviously we can kind of keep going and we're okay with the car setup from here. And let's get straight into it then. So what you want to be doing here straight away is just winning. You can obviously, like I said, turn the difficulty down to as little as possible. You could even go, if you really wanted to, into assisting steering or whatever you kind of want. So I don't think necessarily winning it is going to be a problem, or I don't even think you really even have to be honest. I think this is just totally down to just playing an event. You son of a gun. But literally, it is the whole point of this is to start the race and kind of get you focused on some things, and it might probably give you some tips or trips later on as we try and take the outside again. We're going for it. It's going to go on the inside and see if we can take him round. Like I say, if you're pretty new to the game, then maybe it might be good to start at a sort of lower difficulty level and then kind of bring yourself back up. But I would suggest if you are kind of like of a moderate level, then to be honest, you're probably not looking at this really. Let's be real. I'm not necessarily by any means a professional or even like a complete advanced F1 driver, but I like my racing games. I kind of understand F1 a little bit, but I kind of don't like the racing line too much. I kind of really want to take that off, but just for this we'll keep it on just so you can see it. There's the first lap. It shouldn't take too long to do all 3. Obviously it looks like this guy is going to be my kind of nemesis here, with obviously the 35%, so I'm going to have to race pretty well, and everybody's pretty in line as well, so I don't know what type of car I'm in, to be honest. I didn't even really check it, but we can kind of see, we can't get around in there, but obviously they'll give you a certain level of a car. It probably isn't the best in the actual class, and maybe the guy in front does have to actually win, so that's going to be a big factor as well. And I don't know if that 96 is anything to do with his number, or if it's just the AI percentage of how good he truly is. You got 89 behind us, so I don't know what that's meant to be. It might be the difficulty they're on, so that would explain why he's out in front, and maybe you've got to race the perfect race to be able to beat him. So that's going to be an interesting one. You can see that he's following the line to an absolute T. So we'll just finish the last lap and we'll come back with the winner. Ooh, managed to take him there. And as long as we do this corner nicely, we should be the winners of this. So that's lap 3 done. That is going to be the opening one done for us. So obviously it's a good drive. We obviously get an achievement, which is you've won your first race. So obviously it'll go through, you've obviously finished, and you've unlocked all of the stuff that you need. Like I said, I don't know if the objective was actually just to play, or was it to actually race or not. So we will double check that, because once we've finished fist bumping, we'll be able to see. So as you can see, we're smiling, we're going through all of the cutscenes. Not too fussed about that in any slight of way. And we should be able to get onto, I don't know if we're going to get a podium or not, but podium pass. Okay, so yeah, so that's the podium pass level, and then we want to go and advance, and that should be everything. That should be like the first set, because it's just one race. I don't believe it was meant to be multiple, because it's to get you involved in the game. So that should be everything, and it should be communicating now. And there we go. You've earned a rare upgrade. Visit your garage to open. 40 plus setup data, 600 cash, and a gearbox uncommon. So that's going to be decent. So obviously we're going to go through all of this. So as you can see, upgrades can be equipped in your garage. That is absolutely fine. So the objective, if I can go into that, it's just the objective reward. So it is, you maybe actually have to win it then, maybe. Objective 2, improve your license. Okay, so yeah, so I suppose that is all you've got to do, really. So that is how you do it. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. You've got to do stage 2. Okay, so you've got different stages in this. So let's go ahead. Oh, okay, so we've got different categories we can go with. So obviously you've got your different licenses. You've got license D, C, B, and A. I'm assuming they'll make us go on one just to get us involved in this. So this is kind of like literally just setting up everything. So we can see you do not hold this license. Yeah, so we'll go and see again. By the looks of it then, what we'll do is we'll start. Is it just a free lap race again? Yeah. So it is actually blocked at a certain level as well. So you can't go any lower than 35 in this series. So we've obviously got Monza for this one. So let's get into it. What we'll do is we'll start the race. I'm hoping we're starting at the top again because it was much easier. And I can imagine, yeah, I was going to say, I guarantee they bring us back for this as well. So maybe I won't win this, but we'll soon see. Let's get straight into it and see if we can go past a couple of people on that straight. Looks like we're being overtaken by fourth there. So that is the next section done. And let's see if we've got a stage 3 or if that's just it then. So we managed to get the victory as well. We had to restart because someone decided to go straight through the back of me, which is always nice. And we ended up going across and getting a penalty. So we had to restart, which you can obviously do. Won't make a difference as long as you just restart it. Or you can use a flashback. It was just too far gone for when we really wanted to. So that's going to be stage 2. Let's just see what we actually get from this and if we need to do a stage 3. Because it is a series. I probably should have realised that it's not just going to be one race. So let's get into it, advance, and then we can advance again and it should tell us. So it's just going through all of the modes and letting us know the licenses and then all of the different perks that we can get to kind of build our own sort of setup. So as we can go here, we then get the 15 plus insight, we get gearbox again, principal rare, and then we get the series again. So again, we get more cash, and then we also get the solo and multiplayer events, and then also the Americans quickfire. So that looks like we have done the welcome series, and we move into the next bit.